Good morning. It is today, 4th of October. So I was videoing this little job, this project that I've started, and I've done all these videos on it and I've lost them because the SD card was rooted. So I've lost all this footage. I've lost a whole lot of footage lately, even on a external hard drive. I had a whole heap of footage and I've lost it. I've tried for weeks and weeks trying to recover it, but nothing works, so I just have to write that off, which is a bit of a shame. Anyway, I digress from what I got on here for. So I started this project. I'm going to run you around through it. The roof sheeting has arrived. I think I ordered about, 7 sheets. So I worked it out to about 7 sheets. So I'm going to make the carport work to 7 sheets. Right. Had the speaker blasting. Okay, so I have got the base plates on, welded, all welded and primed. And that one over there. Welded and primed, ready to go. Posts cut to length, well, as accurately as I can get them for now. You never know, we'll see how we go. I might be perfect with it, I might have to cut some. That's all I've got to do now. It's been bloody well hot this afternoon. First bloody blue sky we've had for weeks. There's been a lot of rain. It's even forecast to rain again this afternoon. And I was just looking at the weather temperature. It says it's 26 degrees, but feels like 30. And I kind of have to believe them. I mean, not believe them, but I don't usually go for that stuff. But today, I reckon it's pretty true. So, anyway, that's me. I think that's my day's work done today. Dig a hole and cut 4 posts and weld base plates on them and prime them. I haven't got the stones and sand on that for the concrete yet, so that's the next job. Set 2 posts up, get them parallel. I'll get them parallel to my boundary wall here. Then I'll just work them as the profile to square up the back one parallel, and away we go. So the back one there is going to end up in the garden, which is fine and whatnot. So yeah, today's done. Cement mixer just came back from the farm today. Okay, so we got 1 post hole dug. Actually, I think I've got some of this footage on my phone, so let's check. So I've done double up. I might have done some backup on my phone. No, here's my other footing hole. I've dug 2 so far. Probably go fishing in there. See the pipe? You think, oh, you broke the pipe, you dummy. No, I didn't break the pipe. I checked it. I've drained that water out and checked the pipe. No, it's not broken. But you can see water seeping into the hole just from the sides of the hole. So what that tells you is that the water table here is relatively high at this time of year because we've had quite a lot of rain. So at this time of the year, the water table's a little bit higher. So that's all the water that's just sitting under the ground here from the rains. It hasn't fully drained all the way down into the aquifers yet, I don't think. So, yeah, I'm not concerned. I think that hole's big enough. It's about 600 deep. 400 by 400 by 600. That's what I'm doing. A little bit overkill for here, but she'll never blow away. Post hole dug. Bit of a profile setup, just a basic one. Another post hole dug. And I'm on my 4th post hole. I'm just doing these slowly, a little bit at a time because, you know, it's hot, a bit rainy. This one looks like I've hit an old concrete slab, which I'm not surprised because Ree's old house used to be down this end of the property. Their old ramshackle house. I don't know if you guys have seen that, but it might be somewhere in my channel. If not, you can shout out to me and get me to put it on. So I'm not going to go through the whole process of every little thing I do on this. I'll just do updates, which probably won't be daily. I'll just do a whole video of you know, the process, so to speak. So I'll set you up and I'll do a little dig. I'll do a little bit of footage of digging. Let me just check the screen. Yeah, this has got a lot of crushed what we call cracker dust, just crushed stone, discards from all the milling of stone. So it's pretty compact in there. So I've got to use this puppy to loosen it up. That's the only hole I've had to do it on. We're just gonna hand mix the concrete and just do a post. Might do 1 or 2 posts at a time. I don't know. I don't know if I'll do all 4 in one day. I'm in no big rush. This is a project that just kind of sprung up on me that I didn't really have any plan for whatsoever. But as it turns out, the young ones bought themselves a car, as you can see, and obviously they decided they'll park it here under this cellar, and this cellar is not big enough and it's a bit tight. So I thought, you know what, let's just build another carport now that they've invested in a car, and we'll have a decent carport to you know, protect the car from the elements, so to speak. So here we are doing it. Lost my bloody bit. There she is. Well, the sun just came out. See it? Where is it? There somewhere. Bloody hell, stinking hot when that thing comes out. Woo! Alright, just had a bit of, you'll hear me blowing a bit because there's a bit of a massive dig in that hole. She's pretty hard. Nearly there though. Right, this hole's got a new name, and that is Doug. Sand and aggregate. cement mixer. And we're going to set this up. Looks like a toad got in my hole. What do I do? Do I make him into cement or do I rescue him? Let's see what happens. No, he's figured out how to get out. Bit of luck, he'll jump out in a minute. Well, thunder happening, as you would expect. Probably going to start pissing down when I bloody start doing this. And just like that, the rain comes, which is pretty well bang on time what the forecast said it was going to come. So the temperature hasn't changed much, but that's Thailand. You can see I've got 1, 2 posts in. So that's not too bad, because that's kind of what I wanted to achieve today anyway. I just wanted to get the 2 in today, just to get me set up and I can get a profile of it. I've got a bit more slurry slop left over, but I might just throw that into one. If I put my video on, you should be able to see the 2 new posts up. From here, I'm sitting on the balcony. How good. Nice. That's a good start to the weekend. One of these other holes and give them a little bit of a hard base. See how we go with this rain. Alright, that'll be me for today. Got some rugby to watch this afternoon. Well, I hope so anyway. So I've got all the posts in. I have to put my hat on because it's going to be another hot day. I'm getting these really stinking hot days now, but then in the afternoon it pisses down rain. So I've got all my posts in now. Now I've just got to check the levels of the top of them. I sort of guessed it when I cut them to length, but the height's not critical, so that I can just shoot levels around and cut them to where I want. I'm doing roughly about a 5-degree pitch, so and now I've got this is like my cross beam. I've got 2 beams to go, one across there and the same at the back, and then all my rafters will run that way, roof battens that way, roof sheets that way. Still not sure what I'm going to do here, whether I'm going to make, because I've got to have a cantilever at the front of roughly about 1 metre and at the back of roughly about 700. That's not set in concrete, but you see the shape of the old cellar. You can see the sun in the morning comes right in here. Doesn't matter too much, because more often than not the car's probably not going to be in there during the day, I'm thinking. It's more to keep the rain off, I suppose, but I was sort of contemplating whether or not I change the design of the roof and make it slope down at the front and cantilever down that way to give it a bit more shade. I don't know if it'll do much to it to give it shade, to be honest, the way that sun comes in. So I'll play it by ear before I cut those rafters and stuff. Anyway, today I'm going to do get these beams set up. Can't work tomorrow because it's a Buddha day tomorrow, so we're going to, I think we're going to Chiang Khan. There's some festival thing in there tomorrow night, so I'll do some video footage of that too, and I'll find out what the name of it is.